and welcome back to episode 5 of Adventures at Parma. So, at the minute, we're in season 1 with Parma. Not doing too bad, to be honest. We've had one defeat in Serie A. No, two, rather, in Serie A. I will say that I am working with the threadbare squad that we start with. I haven't brought in anyone to aid with this side. So at the beginning of July I got here, all this lot were already here, and there's what we have been working with since. All I have done is brought in a few fresh staff members, which you can see if you watch Adventures at Parma episode 2. Explains everything on there. So Caprari, your fitness test, past fitness test, recommended to build up match sharpness with a maximum of right, so we'll give you 75 minutes of action. Team selection, Regini and Kuka are lacking in match sharpness and may struggle. Yeah, we're gonna just agree to see that out. And now when it comes to a team talk for this one, I'm not gonna say I expect nothing but a win from this to keep a good run going. No, go out there and give these fans their money's worth. First highlight comes to Parma. Kuko bringing, nope, it's in possession of the Lazio player, hits the post. Very close there to going 1-0 down within the first 10 minutes. Would not have been advisable to do that. Ball is thrown in. Kuko with the ball dispossessed once again by the same Lazio player that dispossessed him for the previous attempt, and this time it's saved by the Parma keeper. Gonna encourage to get that ball away from the corner. 25 minutes now on the clock. Not having a lot of shots in this one, so ask him to get creative. To be honest though, I'd be happy with a point out of this one against Lazio. I would be happy with a point. Immobile passes the ball back. Cleared by the Parma player. Lazzari with the shot and saved by Radu for Parma. Half time, and it's Parma 0, Lazio 0. Team talk. Challenge to go out and prove a point. Let's get the second half underway. Lazio breaking away with the ball. Lazzari. Johnny is that? Away by the Parma defender. That was close. Johnny with the free with the corner for Lazio rather, and it's 1-0. Right, okay. Possession wise, we're still holding the advantage, but that's about it. Nothing else apart from that. Could be 2-0 to Lazio. How on earth did that stay out? That hit the post and rebounded away. Tactics. In possession. So we've got more direct passing. Focus play through the middle and work the ball into the box. Okay, that sounds all good to me. Lazio once again playing with the ball just outside of the Parma area. Parma get the possession, clear away, but it's picked up once again by the Lazio player. One more sub to make. Kuka off and Barilla on. This is still not out of our hands, although it's quickly getting to that point where it is. And just like that, it's game over. Lazio 1, Parma 0. Possession wise, we were on top, but you'll see, shots wise, it was Lazio's all day long. On target, once again, to the away side. Off target, to the away side. Clear cut chances to the away side. So we're going to go in to the dressing room aggressively. I'm far from pleased with that result. Okay, so game day number 2, and we're away to the mighty Lazio. Not Lazio, what am I talking about? Juventus. That's who we is away to. We're away to Juventus, who currently sit, where are they in the table? 7th. So have they still got Ronaldo? Players, senior squad. Yes, and he's got 12 goals out of 8 goals rather out of 12 appearances with 3 assists. We're going to take a chance here and go with the 4-3-3 Parmesan tactic and really hope for the best, because I think either way we're on a bit of a hiding when it comes to Juve. So the more defensive we can play it, the better, I think. Some of you probably out there are screaming, Jiimboz, what you doing? And disagreeing with me, but hey, if things were going to be straightforward, it would be a ruddy boring video. Right, it would be good to remind the team pressure is off. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go passionate. Underdog suits us down to the ground. Let's cause an upset. Rile them up a bit. Come on lads, let's do this. Coming up to 15 minutes on the clock. Just the one shot from Juventus at the minute. Saying that though, let's see Juve highlight. Ronaldo, and it's saved by the Parma keeper. Yannick Dybala, picked up by the Parma player, runs it upfield and is fouled, and it's a free kick. Ronaldo, and it's 1-0 to Juve. Right, shout and show some passion. Come on, because I know we're on a course for a hiding, but still, at least show something. Oh, and it's a goal. It's a goal for Parma. I wasn't even looking at that, to be honest, so I completely missed what happened. But Juve 1, Parma 1.
Giaca Nakanori.
Almost 2-0 to Parma there. Right on the cusp of half-time. Juve with what looks to be the final highlight of the half. And once again, oh, it's that man Ronaldo, but the chance goes wide of the target. Parma now on the attack. Ronaldo once more back on the ball. Parma, Caprari now for Parma, and it's half time. Juve 1, Parma 1. So, stats for the half: 10 shots to 5, 6 on target to 2, 4 to 3 off target. Possession, we're just edging it. Team talk: passionate, we're not doing badly. Let's go again. Damian, and picked up by the Juve player. Back down the pitch to Higuain. Dybala, and the ball just over the crossbar. the crossbar rather for Juventus. Right, 62 minutes on the clock. Let's make a sub. Kurtic off, and I'm going to bring on Spotacati. Okay, and then I'm going to ask Get Creative. Capari and Lacapone. Crosses the ball. Met by the head of Barella. Parma 2, Juve 1.
Jaka Nakanori.
73 minutes on the clock, and the visitors are in front. Danilo moves the ball forward, dealt with by the Parma defender, but no. And what a save by the Parma. Oh, you just can't make that up, to be honest. Juve 2, Parma 2. Right. Let's encourage you once again. Corner for Parma. Met by the head, and it's over by Gagliolo. Juve corner. Is the ref giving the penalty for that? Going to the VAR. Referee's reviewing the footage. And penalty for Juve. Ronaldo with the penalty. And it's saved by the Parma keeper. Bing bang bong. And it's full time. Juve 2. Parma 2. Quite happy with that result. After I thought we would get literally dominated, I'm quite happy with that. Well done, lads. You just proved a lot of people wrong in avoiding defeat, and who has not taken that well? That's Caramo and Cornelis. Next up is a home fixture to another Milan giant, this time in the form of AC Milan. Okay, so game day number 3, Parma against AC Milan, and we're gonna make some changes. Okay, so we're gonna have to bring on Regini as the left wing back. Actually, you know what? I'm going to ask my assistant. Right, so the assistant recommends sticking with the team we put out last time, and I will. To be honest, I'm going to stick with, or agree with, the assistant on this one. Teams are warming up. Parma against AC Milan. Last time out, we had a good 2-2 draw to Juve. Let's see if we can go one better here and get all 3 points. 3 minutes on the clock. First highlight falls to Parma. Lacapone bringing it down the wing. Dispossessed by the Milan player. Caramo dispossessed by the Milan player. And it's Bonaventura for Milan. And Rebic with the shot. And it's 1-0 AC Milan. Rebic again breaking through. Almost 2-0 for AC Milan there. Almost just on the verge of it. 15 minutes on the clock. And it's another. Well, we've already had more highlights here than we did against Juve. Rebic with a shot, and it's just saved by the Parma keeper. Come on, lads, show some passion. What's going on? What is going on? Regini passes the ball back. Ball finds its way to Caramo. Breaks into the box for Parma. Just Kurtic. There's literally no end product there. Rebic breaks through again, and it's AC Milan 2, Parma 0. Right, this tactic ain't working. It's not working at all, so we're going to revert back. to our trusty 4-1-2-3 Gegenpress. Bring Cornelius on. Okay, right. Give him a good shouting at half time, or when I can use shouts next. Half an hour gone. AC Milan 2, Parma 0. I'll make that AC Milan 3. Mind you, they are third in the table, so I should have expected it, to be honest. But you try and be optimistic, and look what it does. Comes and bites you on the backside. Regini running down the field now with the ball. But gets the ball into the box, and it's a shot by Kozlowski right into row Z. The ball went that far into row Z. It's literally come back down with snow on it. Cornelius with the shot saved by the Milan keeper. Right, since the tactical change, we are yielding more opportunities, so that's one thing that we are going for us. Right, tactics. Right, Caprari off. No. Kozlowski off, and we're going to bring on Scozzarella, and we will also bring on Grassi. Team talk, that was disappointing. Get back out there and at least show some passion. Right, Lacapone with the throw. To Caramo, back to Lacapone. Into the box now, ball in the box. Met by the head of Caprari. 1 goal to Parma, 3 goals AC Milan.
Jurassic Park.
Just after the break as well. Lacapone to Cornelius. Caramo back to Cornelius in the box. Grassi. Kurtic. Scozzarella, Capri, Regini. Crosses the ball. Met by the header of Caramo. Parma 2, AC Milan 3 is the comeback on.
Giaconacanori.
AC Milan with the ball now. 59 minutes on the clock. Grassi picks up the ball for Parma. In the middle of the field, moves up the pitch. Grassi, Kurtic. Back to Alves, but it's dispossessed by Rebic with the shot, and it's just wide of the goal. Parma now bringing the ball down the wing. Lacapone dispossessed though. Finds Rebic in the box, and it's AC Milan 4, Parma 2. Right, instead of a positive, just go attacking. Not too late. We pulled 2 goals back before. We can get another 2. Grassi moves the ball upfield. Caprari finds Scozzarella, and it's in from Cornelius, and it's Parma 3, AC Milan 4. 10 minutes to go. I'm going to give some encouragement. Come on, we can do this. Please do not let the time run out. Right, Caprari. Regini moves the ball outfield. Dispossessed though by Krunic, was that? And finds Rubik, and it's just wide of the goal. Come on, we can still do this. No, I've got a feeling this is going to be in 3-4. Oh no, one last highlight. Okay. Scozzarella. Scozzarella still with the ball. Passes it forward to Cornelius. Caramo, and he's scored. It's Parma 4, AC Milan 4. 91 minutes on the clock.
Giaconacanori.
Is that going to end it? Is it going to be all done and wrapped up in a nice little bow from there? And it is. Parma 4, AC Milan 4. What a comeback. What a comeback that is. Well done, lads. You just proved a lot of people wrong in avoiding defeat. Right, so before our next match, I'm just going to go back to our 4-1-2-3 DM. Set that as the primary tactic. Juventus is out for 2 to 3 weeks. Okay. Bring on Inglesi in his place. Barella. We're going to bring on Spracati and Caprari. Bring on Hernani. Alves is suspended, so we're going to have to put Regini there and Pizzella, even though returns to fitness in 3 days, and well, there's 14 days until the next fixture anyway, to be honest. So we're just gonna get in the old time machine and move forward in time 14 days, the last match of the video, and that's away to Florentina. And we've arrived 14 days into the future, ready for Fiorentina against Parma. Have picked up an injury. Regini is out. How long is he out for? 5 to 7. Jesus Christ, that's not good. So Demaku. What is well, going by this, our assistant's recommending a full switcheroo. So right, we're trust the assistant and go for that. So this is, let's just have a look. 9th against 11th. Both so far having pretty much the same season. How many defeats? 4 defeats to our 3. Right, that okay. So we're ready for the last game of the video. Florentina against Parma. Right, I think we should try to encourage the team. Hand over to the assistant. And what I am going to do, which I forgot, is to put it on attacking. And let's ding dang do. Right, first highlight to Parma. Almost 1-0 there. Within the first minute, almost 1-0. Second corner kick for Parma. And it's a goal. Nope, it's been disallowed. Disallowed by the VAR for the offside. Kolsevsky. Pizzella brings the ball upfield. Caramo passes back to Pizzella. Ball is cleared up by the Fiorentina player. Ribery. Cacares brings the ball forward for Fiorentina, and shot goes over the bar straight into Rosed. Pastrovelli. Cacares brings it down, and it's 1-0 Fiorentina. Dalbert with the header on the 22nd minute. Give the old encouragement. Come on, lads, it's not too late. Not too late at all. Half an hour now on the clock. Almost 2-0 there for Fiorentina. But that header, literally, I think it left the stadium, it went that high. Either that or it's gone on a date to the corner flag and who won't be coming back. Second half underway. Pizzella run down the wing. Caramo finds the ball. Kurtic with the shot and it just rebounds off the Fiorentina goalkeeper. Corner for Parma. Brugman whips the ball in but unable to find the Parma player. Brugman again. Gagliolo and opportunity comes to nothing. Pizzella. Caramo breaks into the box with a shot and it's thundered off of the Fiorentina goalkeeper. Already we've come out of the blocks firing here this second half. Brugman. Gagliolo. Brugman. Pizzella. Brugman. Dispossessed by Castroville. Castroville breaking through and the Parma keeper just managed to tip that over. Corner taken by Florentina, held by the Parma goalkeeper. Damian finds Brugman. Kurtic with the shot, rebounds, finds Caramo. Florentina 1, Parma 1.
Jurassic Park.
52 minutes on the clock. Brugman now with the ball. Back to Damian. Moves it upfield to Stracati. Kurtic. Caramo brings it forward with this shot and it's just over. Right, let's give some encouragement. Throw-in taken for Parma. Cleared though by the Florentina defence. Pizzella. Kurtic. Kuko. Over to Damian. Damian now with the cross. Met by Kurtic, but it's just over. We are knocking on the door now, lads. Knocking on that door. Someone needs to find a way to bust that door open though. Duncan with the shot for Fiorentina, saved by the Parma keeper and away for the corner. Ball's whipped in and away. Let's make a sub. I'm gonna bring Caramo off and bring Caprari on. No, we can't. We can't do that because we've already used all our subs. Caramo heads it away. Sotil. Delbert and saved by the Parma keeper and away. Ball still in play though. Scottill away and finds Cornelis for Parma. Dispossessed though by Polgar. Delbert bringing the ball forward for Fiorentina and it's a throw for Parma. 82 minutes gone. I'm going to give one more shout of encouragement. Corner comes to nothing. Ribery. Polgar for Fiorentina. Dispossessed but still somehow back in possession. Saved by the Parma keeper. 87 minutes on the clock. Ricatti heads but meets absolutely no one but thin air. Castroville crosses into the box, not and away. Picked up though by Cornelis and he's through and it's a goal! What a goal for Parma. 88th minute, Cornelis with the run manages to side foot the ball home. Parma 2, Fiorentina 1.
Jaka Nakanori.
Ball away and to the Fiorentina goalkeeper. Polgar brings it forward. Not long remaining on the clock. Mankovic finds Ribery, and it's oh, thank God for that. Declared offside by the VAR. Sometimes I love you, VAR. Sometimes I bloody detest you, though. Sutil. And that is it. Full time, Florentina 1, Parma 2. Fantastic result. Really, really pleased with that. So, let's just have a quick recap from today's episode. A 1-0 defeat at home to Lazio. A 2-2 draw away to Juve. A 4-4 draw away at home to AC Milan. And a 2-1 win away to Florentina. Not a bad day's work that at all. When we next catch up, we will play the 4th qualifying round of the Italian Cup and then host both Atalanta and Sassuolo before taking on Napoli, and that's on the 21st of December. So we're going to skip past the Udinese game, and in the next game we will have some Italian Cup 4th qualifying round action against Chivo. Thank you very much for viewing the video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you're not following me on Twitter, please do follow me at Jiimboz. That's Jiimboz. That's also the same on Twitch. That's Jiimboz. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to be notified on all future uploads. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.